Week 1, baby. This game in Las Vegas, Sunday night, USC and LSU. This is one of those games that you saw on the horizon. You're like, man, is it ever going to get here? Oh, it's here, baby. A week from today, we'll be getting ready to watch this game, which I can't wait. Week 1 is here. Make sure you are subscribed right here to the On3 YouTube channel, College Football, every single day. Giving you our prediction in this game, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Want y'all a part of this. Want to hear y'all's take on it. So get in the live chat. We'll have a good time. But again, that's Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on the On3 YouTube channel. Subscribe so you don't miss our pick or anything that we're doing here throughout college football season and beyond. So I think everyone is saying, well, who's better on defense in this game? Whose defense is improved? That's the obvious question. That's the obvious talking point. Let's take it a step further, though. The thing I'm interested in, who's better structurally on defense? And when I say structurally, I mean just who is in consistently better position to make plays. Because last year, both of these squads allowed 6 yards of play. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, neither side of this operation recruits poorly enough to allow 6 yards of play. Now, I'm not telling you that either side has the personnel to be a top 10 defense in 2024. Suppose it could happen, but it would surprise me and surprise a lot of folks as well. But I think overall, the scheme and the structure of last year's defense, there's a reason they changed defensive staffs at USC and at LSU. Blake Baker now calling the defense at LSU, Dan Lynn calling the defense at USC. Are you in better position to make plays? Are we better aligned for success? Some of that is coaching. Some of that is communication. At the end of the day, I just want to see it. I just want to see it because even if neither defense looks perfect in this game, either if neither defense pitches a shutout, which again would surprise me if that were the case, I just want to see progress. I want to see progress. I want to see a different identity, different direction from both sides of this matchup defensively. Because honestly now, this could be a quarterback duel in a lot of sense. And that's kind of my next question here. Which quarterback has more command of the offense? Miller Moss, Garrett Nussmeier. It's kind of sad to say, but today in modern college football, kind of throwbacks, right? Like it used to be, hey, I'm not playing. I could play somewhere else. Peace. I'm out. Now, also worth noting, both of these dudes backed up Heisman-winning quarterbacks, Caleb Williams at USC and Jayden Daniels at LSU, so it wasn't like these guys are slouches in their own right. My question is, as they've both waited their turn in this game, who is able to put more on the plate of the defense? Because what we just said now, the defense, trying to reset, new scheme, trying to adjust, all those things, there is a pretty good opportunity, I think, for both sides to maybe overload them and maybe short-circuit that defense. Hey, we didn't prep for this look. They didn't show that on film, but they installed it this week because the quarterback could handle it. That could be the difference. In addition to that, for the quarterback, when speaking to the quarterback duels, like I do think the defenses will be improved structurally, but it doesn't mean there's not going to be 1 to 2, gosh dang, if things are really bad, 3 times where there's some money on the table. And, I mean, we know this. When there's money on the table, you better take it. What I mean by that is when that safety was supposed to be deep, but instead he's rolled down. We got Zachariah Branch deep. We got CJ Daniels deep. Eyes have a chance to get pretty big. Heart rate can accelerate a little bit. You know, you start to maybe see like, oh, hey, this is a big play about to happen. Are you able to be poised enough to hit the shot? Like Matt Rule says, you don't change your shot with the game on the line. With both these quarterbacks, is it sort of a lights out kind of operation for them offensively to where they're like, no, I'm good. I've done this in practice a million times. Moment doesn't change me. Let's roll. Whoever's able to be, and this is a cliche, but we'll say it, whoever's able to be less impacted by the moment and not have those big eyes when they see that deep shot available and perform and execute in that moment, I think obviously has a really good chance to win this football game. So speaking to the quarterback battle and the duel that this is going to be, who's able to support their quarterback the best? Because last year, with how bad the defenses were, I think it's fair to speak about both Jayden Daniels and Caleb Williams probably feeling like every time they took the field, like, hey, we got to score here. Like if we don't score 40 or 50 today, it may not happen for us. We may be toting the L. So that means punting is probably not an option for you, in the back of your mind at least, if you're a competitor and you want to win. So what that causes you to do as a quarterback is press a little bit. Maybe you start to take that shot downfield when it's not there. Maybe you start to ad-lib and scramble and try to fit a ball in double coverage when you should have thrown it away. If that's the case for these quarterbacks and they have to press, going to make for some turnovers. Pretty straightforward. In addition to that, do you have a run game behind you? Because the run game is able to just, I think, be the translator for the quarterback. Makes everything make a lot more sense, a lot more simple. The defense can't be as dishonest. Just overall simplifies your game plan. Who has a better run game behind them? Who's able to lean on that and set up a more third and manageable? Here's the big thing, though, I think we need to pay attention to in this game. It'll be situational. It'll be subtle, but just pay attention to this. I think in this game, even with the defense probably being improved, I think it's a game where you can't trade 3 for 7. Like, you get into that red zone, you got to come away with a touchdown. And what could determine that, when the field gets condensed and there's less space to work with when you're throwing the football, is who wins those contested catches, who wins that matchup one-on-one. When Kyron Lacy has a 50-50 ball, is he able to turn it into his kind of a situation where we've seen him in practice go up and just one-handed and bring it down for a touchdown? Doesn't need to be one hand, Kyron, but you know what I'm saying. Like, can you win those contested matchups when there's not a whole lot of space to throw the football to? Same thing, Zachariah Branch. Probably not throwing him as many jump balls, but like when we get one-on-one with a safety, can you create the separation to where Miller Moss can throw you the football in the back of the end zone and come down with it? So we get 7 instead of having to settle for 3. Again, it sounds simplistic, but with the way this game I think is going to shake out, it'll be about quarterback play and helping your quarterback. So overall, man, LSU, USC, I said it before, the greatest movie in Las Vegas since The Hangover. It'll be a real good time. I'm excited for it. And again, we'll have our pick for you on Tuesday during our live show, 11 a.m. Eastern. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Get at me on the socials now, Instagram and on Twitter, at JD Piquel. Let me know who you have winning this game ahead of our Tuesday prediction. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Going to keep this party rolling. It's week 1. We will see y'all next time. Hey, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.